Hi, this is Steve Brinton. I'm the muscle testing guy, and I'm with the Muscle Testing Academy. And we teach people how to use the muscle testing tool along with forgiveness and other pretty unique, amazing techniques for letting go of negative energy for what is not truth. So that's what we're about. Because when you do that, everybody who experiences this tool at the end says, I just feel really peaceful. It just feels really good. I mean, when was the last time my mind was totally quiet? When was the last time I felt peace in my heart and a good sense of congruence? Amazing stuff. So now we talked about energy. We talked about complaints. Let's talk a little bit more about complaints. Because there's 4 circles. We talk about 2 is like, here's what happened. Here's what you said about it. And then circle 3 is, second circle is thoughts. Third circle is feelings and emotions. Okay. You put those thoughts and emotions and then draw a line to the 4th circle. That's just the outcome. That's what you get. Whatever your fear-based thoughts are and all the fear-based emotions, they will give you what you're getting in your life, circle 4. So 4 circles, pretty awesome. And really the second, third circle, for convenience, we separate them out. It's the same energy. The same energy as all these fear-based thoughts. It's the same energy you experience from here on down as emotions. This does not create the emotion. The emotion does not create the thought. It's the exact same energy. It's simply from here to here, it manifests as a thought, a fear-based thought of some type. And a complaint is a fear-based thought. And from here on down, it's not a thought, it's a visceral response we call emotions or feelings. And a complaint gives us, there might be some anger energy, some fear, fright, and terror energy, some judgment, condemnation in there. Maybe sometimes there's hopelessness and despair. Okay. And another one is arrogance and entitlement, meaning arrogance is like, why do I have to deal with this problem? Why do I deal with it? How come this is happening to me? And the answer to that is like, well, why shouldn't it? Okay. Because welcome to planet Earth. Sorry, this is your situation. You get to deal with it. Here's the first circle experience. You get to deal with it. That's arrogance and entitlement. Like, I'm entitled to something easier or whatever. And then there's pride, vanity, and will. And will is simply, I'm going to make it happen. I will make it happen. And pride is, and I will make it happen all by myself. How many of you think you can do it better than anybody else? How many of you think who don't trust anybody else to take care of a situation? Who say they just can't do it the way it needs to get done. And the end result is like, you end up doing it all. And then you complain about the fact that you had to do it all. Okay. So check that out. And then there's just, I call it victim stress. And typically victims, like, you have the victim and the backside of it is perpetrator. So if you're a victim long enough to rise up, get angry and lash out and become the perpetrator for a moment until you realize, oh my gosh, I'm being what I never wanted to be, and you'll flip back and be the victim again. That's some cool information, huh? Because it's all about waking up to yourself. Because when you wake up, you might actually someday experience a little bit of agency. And agency is when your true self, your divine nature speaks. So when that aspect of being speaks, then agency has been expressed. Okay, and we call it choice, but it's really like when your true self speaks, that agency has now been expressed. The choice has been made in the speaking. Okay, so most of our life is we're avoiding that because that carries with it tremendous accountability and responsibility, and that's pretty frightening. So I'm just going to leave it with that because I've gone through some of these stressors that contribute to complaints, and you can kind of watch yourself and see, where do I complain and what kind of energy do I complain from? And when you can let go of those complaints, you let go of that energy, you get to have some love and affection, some affinity, and that might be terrifying to people because love is like the most vulnerable place in the world. Who wants that? That's dangerous. You can get hurt. And peace. So think about that. And if you'd like to learn more about this, then plug on along. I'll be sharing a few more thoughts. All right. Thanks. Take care. Please feel free to reach out and message me. Leave me a personal message and we'll talk and answer your questions and have a great conversation. All right. Thanks. Take care.